Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Clear our space here. Clear our space. Get some goodness going in here. Palo Santo spray. Clear our space. And get right into the message, shall we? Oops, that's not what I want to start with. I'll start with this one. Move this back just a little bit. Spirit, what is it that you would like the collective to know at this time? Please and thank you. We've got the Queen of Wands here, courageous and confident, determined, challenged by, the Two of Wands, challenged by travel plans, a reconciliation in the subconscious. Oh, that came right out. So I guess it's going to be there. So we got the Chariot here. A moving away, a moving forward, a victory over something in the recent past. We've got the Sun. Sunny disposition, a rebirth, a new beginning, intentions and expectation. And we got the Empress here, a nurturing mother who's accomplished and evolved greatly in the near future. We've got a Queen of Swords reversed. Somebody is bitter and they're cruel. Maybe a little overly emotional at this time. The lens that's being looked through. Ooh. Well, they both came out. So we've got a Ten of Cups, but then we've got also the Hanged Man in the upright. So it's like somebody sacrificed their Ten of Cups. Or there's a Ten of Cups here and somebody has to surrender to this change. This intolerant person has to surrender to this change. You're coming into a Ten of Cups and that's just the way it is in the environment. We've got the Five of Swords reversed. So there's a desire to reconcile after all this fighting. You coming into your Ten of Cups and it's like now people want to be friends. The hopes and fears. The Knight of Swords. Somebody wants to defend their beliefs. They're coming in passionately. They're wanting to... This isn't a debate. This is an argument. Somebody doing some fast thinking. And the result is a Four of Swords. So rest and relaxation, a planning for the future. And a Two of Pentacles. So there is, you got to weigh your options. Somebody's weighing their options. They're in a Five of Wands. Wow. Somebody's weighing their options. They're in a Five of Wands, this conflict. They're weighing their options regarding this conflict. They're in a Nine of Swords because the law of cause and effect is being established. And justice is being served. So somebody's not happy about that. Queen of Wands, courageous, confident, determined. She's not defending this tribe. She's choosing not to defend this tribe. Or she's bringing no defense to this tribe. Or she's defending herself against this upside down tribe. She's defending herself against this upside down tribe. She's courageous and determined. Challenged by having to make some decisions, having to leave this behind. Somebody's challenged by what? You commanding your own existence. You decided to take leadership of your own life, and with this Two of Wands, you're making plans. They want reconciliation, and you're like, no, you're defending yourself against them. They're like, open the door, and you're like, no. You're claiming authority over that space, and you're like, no. You're moving on. Because you want your peace. You're like, man, I'm done. I'm done. You're the sun. All is well. You've gone through a rebirth. And you're just being you. You're just being you. Your sunny self. Loving yourself. Loving your environment. Putting warmth and joy into your surroundings, filling it up with happiness. You're this Empress. Who may not have been taught how to be an Empress. You may have just kind of learned on the go. Somebody's overly emotional and bitter because you're you. I don't know. Maybe they're jealous of your body. There's a 10 of Cups here, and they have to surrender. They have to let it go. Or you're letting them go. You're releasing this chicken. This chicken is being released. You're entering a 10 of Cups and you're releasing this chicken. They don't get to go. There is a 5 of Swords in the reverse, so there's a desire to reconcile. Somebody's in regret, and they have, what is that? Revenge remorse. They failed to take you out. Now they're having revenge remorse. They don't have any love. And maybe you no longer have any love for them. You don't have any love for them. And they want to reconcile now after all this. And it's like, and they're coming in. They're like, they're still got their sword raised up. And they're coming in. Rah! Listen to me! You reconcile with me. You give me your love. Religion. There is a Four of Swords here. Resting, a relaxation, a planning for the future. Home. Going home. You might be coming into a new home. You might be receiving a visit from home. There's wings on this person. An angelic mother. Service. You're a person of service, and it's time for you. Okay. You're a person of service, and it's time for you to come into your purpose. Okay? Because you are conscientious and you shine. Okay? And these ones, they brought all kinds of drama to your ability to take care of yourself. Attention was brought to their expectation of sitting in your seat. But you were optimistic about it all, and you didn't do anything. You did nothing except claim authority over yourself and defend yourself and your peace. And you're coming into an evermore of privilege. You didn't really engage with these ancestors. You didn't engage with them. You defended yourself against them, but you didn't really engage. In the competition. Like, I don't know that you were ever once offensive. It was all defense. And they're still charging in with their sword raised, this religious person. They're saying they want to reconcile, but they got their sword raised and they're coming in with all this Knight of Swords passion, driven to succeed. Yeah, you're a privileged lady, Queen of Wands, privileged lady, defending herself against this upside down tribe. You're a leader, and they want reconciliation. They're challenged by reconciliation. It could be that you have been reconciled to the home front. They have observed this situation and they have seen what has been happening here. It could be that you are going to be reconciled with your leadership position that these ones forcefully took from you or tried to. So you're being reconciled with this leadership position. You're a privileged lady. You defended yourself well and you gained a victory, all while maintaining your inner peace. You get to go on a journey. There's an immature woman in this tribe that's been coming after you. You're the main female. You won a victory over this. You're this sunny disposition. You got a rebirth just by being you. Somebody's in bad health because you're doing well. You're the Empress. You didn't have any teaching. You didn't know what was happening, perhaps. And you're coming into a courtship. Somebody is jealous and bitter because of your body. A wealthy man. A wealthy man is here. A Queen of Swords reversed is jealous about your body. They're cold-hearted and cruel. You're coming into this 10 of Cups, and this chicken is in the upside down. They don't get to go. They could be experiencing some sort of a sacrifice. They have to, I don't know. But you're sitting here in this 10 of Cups, privileged lady. There could be a new child on the way, or perhaps in the future. Courthouse. This chicken is in the courthouse. The chicken doesn't get the 10 of Cups. They're having to let go. They're in the courthouse right now. That could be spiritual court. They didn't get the love. They are in revenge, remorse, severe regret. They didn't get the love. They want to reconcile now. It's like, oh, I couldn't force you to give me your love. Now let's be friends. Because they want to take part in your high honor pathway. They wanted to steal this from you. But they couldn't. And so now they want to be friends. Now they want to have a desire to reconcile because they weren't able to steal the love. They couldn't force you to hand over your love or your pathway or your status of high honor. This religious person or people were working hard. They're still working hard. They're coming in. They're rushing in like a Knight of Swords, sword raised. They're brave. They're driven to succeed. They're going to force people to understand what their beliefs are, and they're defending themselves against all this conflict that they brought. Apparently, they think that creating conflict is the pathway, the proper pathway to utopia. So there is a rest and relaxation happening here. You could be going home or getting a new home. You're not in poverty. There's a community here. So we have service, we have community, we have negotiations being made, negotiations regarding a great fortune. Somebody's concerned because it's over for them. And this main male is coming into this house on the distant horizons. There's a wish come true in the near future on the distant horizons, right? They worked really hard for this unexpected income, but this marriage is inheriting the sudden wealth. And they're in despair about this child. This false person is in despair over this child that's going to be born, or this new venture that's going to be started, a new business, or whatever this this new official person designates. The thieves are expecting something to go down in a family room or about a family room. Or they're expecting something to happen over what's happening in a family room. Ooh, they're under adjudication regarding the lovers and their gift. There's a change and they got a message of concern. This mature man is going on a journey, going to be imprisoned. And he's trying to send messages to this feminine's head. He's trying to send telepathic messages. to this person who is of service. So this privileged lady, Queen of Wands, was able to defend herself against this upside down tribe. She has patience. She accepts that everything happens in divine order. She's a leader who is making plans. And this immature woman is challenged by this. Honesty. She's challenged by your honesty. Your integrity. You're the main female. You're at peace. And you've got the Chariot here. You've gained a victory. You're going on a journey. Pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. This is a healthy pride. So there's two kinds of pride, right? I love myself and I see myself in everyone. That's those people who feel that because they see themselves in others, that other people's things and fortune belong to them. And then there are those who see themselves in everyone and wish to see everybody successful because, you know, what? If the people in your environment are successful, then your own life is going to be enhanced, right? So it makes sense to work to make sure that the environment and those within the environment are successful. So you're the sun, you're just being you. Somebody tried to bring you bad health, and they're feeling pretty guilty about this. You're the Empress. You're entering a courtship. Did I just see one flip? No. You didn't have any training. You weren't taught how to manage this. You just kind of did it. I don't think they thought you had this in you. They didn't know you had this in you. They miscalculated. They miscalculated what you were going to do while in a state of loneliness. They assumed they had it figured out. They weren't able to affect a change to you, Empress. You're entering your courtship. Even with no training at all, you managed this and you're coming out of it. There is a wealthy man here in the near future. You got a Queen of Swords who's in the reverse, intolerant, bitter about your body. Doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. Somebody's having doubt. You're coming into this 10 of Cups, Empress. Your courtship, your marriage. You're in this energy here. And this chicken, this upside down chicken, is in regret, and they're in the courthouse right now. They have to let things go. They have to make sacrifices. They have to release things. Growth, because you're going to be expanding growth. Yeah, they have to give back to you what is rightfully yours. They've been enjoying it long enough, and you're going to be experiencing some growth and expansion during this 10 of Cups. You're going to get what you lost. You're going to get returned to you what you lost or what was taken from you. And there is a desire to reconcile. They didn't get the love. You have no love there. They want your pathway, your high honor pathway. They're having revenge, remorse for what they did against love. And it's because they're in grief because this is ending. It's over. It's over. They can't come at you anymore. They can't come and fight with you anymore. So now their only chance of having anything to do with this high honor pathway is to be friends with you. But this was what their gift to you, and this is what they're getting in return. The message that I got this morning was those who pray for it pay for it. And it's like these ones were praying for your death, for your grief, for your demise. But you rose above it and you're on a high honor pathway, and now they're like, oh no, because they're getting what they prayed for. You're living a life of gratitude. You're over here in a life of gratitude, and they're coming at you with their sword raised, this religious person wanting to defend their beliefs and the work that they did against your gratitude, against your peace. They're trying to make excuses for themselves, basically. They're trying to make excuses for their cruelty. They don't have any empathy for anybody. They don't have the ability to see two sides of a story. They make up the way that it is, and then they force it on people, and they don't care how it affects others because they see it as right and true, and it's simply not. They've affected the health of entire communities to the detriment of life. And they persevered. They persevered through that challenge. And now they have to surrender their need to control love with adversity. They have to surrender their need to control love with adversity. They are under judgment. They're cruel and bitter. And they're frightened because this privileged lady, this Queen of Wands, was able to survive. She knew that she was able to defend herself. She sang the song of patience, and they're frightened and paranoid now because she's lucky. And she's a leader. An honest leader. And she's not homeless. They're challenged. This immature woman is challenged because she's not homeless. She meant to have her homeless. She meant to have her in this state of horrible nightmare. And she was able to defend herself. She's the main female. She's at peace. She recognizes herself and others. She gained a victory over this adversity. These people are wanting to come in and offer an apology. They want to apologize now. They were blind. Or maybe they are blind now. Maybe they were blind. Maybe they didn't see you as the blessing. They didn't see you as the blessing. They thought that they could steal it somehow from you, but you are the blessing. And they tried to destroy the blessing. So it looks to me like that blessing is going into a new family tree. It's being taken away from this family. because they tried to destroy their own gift, which meant they fell into their trap. They destroyed their own damn selves by attempting to destroy the gift that brought them such benefit. And they're facing confinement. They're in bad health. They're guilty. You're the sun. You're the warmth. You're the celebration, right? This positivity, this thing that produces this pleasurable atmosphere, this love, generous, right? And these ones, they lost out on it. They lost out on the love path because they chose to try to destroy love. They thought they could get the love path by destroying the love path. It's like weird, whacked logic. You're calm, Empress. You're sitting here, you're entering into your courtship. You're calm. They weren't able to affect the change to it. Even though you had no knowledge and you didn't know what you were doing or what you were up against, they weren't able to affect the change or cause you disturbances. Maybe they're disturbed now. They might be actually feeling disturbances right now. Jealous of your body, cruel and bitter right now, having a bunch of doubt while you're having sweet dreams. And you got this wealthy man here. I'm not sure who he is. He could be the partner to this privileged lady, Empress, main female. We'll see. He could very well be the other half of this Ten of Cups. He's here in the environment and he's watching this person who's disturbed. This Queen of Swords reversed. She's jealous of your body and she's getting all weird, man. She's intolerant and cruel and narrow-minded and she might be trying something tricky. But he's right there watching it. Yeah, this chicken is in the courthouse and they regret this curse they made. This chicken is upside down and there's the Hanged Man. There's a sacrifice here, a change, a release. They regret this curse that they made. Those who pray for it, pay for it, right? They're regretting that. They're facing loneliness, death. They're having revenge, remorse. They're in grief. They didn't get the love. And you're sitting here on a high honor pathway with your alliances. They're stuck wearing their masks. The many faces of this religion or religious person rushing in to defend their beliefs. They feel that cruelty was the way to get to heaven. They're wanting a compromise. They want to defend their beliefs. They want to compromise. They're like, look, I did what I was supposed to do. I want to compromise. And it's like, so they're trying to force this. You're sitting here in a state of gratitude. You're like, dude, I don't want to deal with just, whatever. You got aid. You're in rest and relaxation. You could be going home. You're not facing poverty. These people weren't able to see both sides of a situation. They didn't care about you. There's evidence of what they did against you. They don't have any empathy. They never cared about you. They didn't care about your well-being. They didn't care whether you succeeded or failed. In fact, their intention was for you to fail. They did everything possible to see you fail. But they weren't able to rob you of your inheritance. They weren't able to steal your special rewards. They weren't able to stop you. They couldn't take your luck from you. You received aid and you're okay. These third wheel parties enemies, they're furious. because you're coming into your sweetheart. Sweetheart, family, child, marriage, the perfect marriage. And these ones who took bribes, they're bound to their commitments. They're bound to their commitments, their contracts, and you triumphed over this. They're on overload now and they're experiencing losses. You earned your merit. You survived natural disasters. And it was all a fantasy. These rituals they were doing, it was all a freaking fantasy that you persevered through. Okay? With that, I'm going to go ahead and leave this one because we're at 36 minutes. And I'll see you on the next one.